Hello there. I found this setting on the computer, so I think you might be able to hear me better on this. I'm on the computer camera, and it used to be that when I turned away like that you couldn't hear me, but now I think this setting I found might have solved that. So if I turn away, you'll still be able to hear me spouting rubbish. I won't be able to do it again. I won't be able to get back to the original setting because I don't know exactly how I did it. I expect I could find it, you know. Well, I've got time to waste. I'm an old bastard. Well, I might not be an actual bastard. You know, if I am, it's just an accident of birth. Talking about birth, I miss my mum today. I mean, she's been dead for years. And I didn't really even know her, to be honest. But today I'm just missing her, and my brother and my sister. I'm the last one left of that group of reprobates. Yeah. I mean, I knew my mum a little bit when I was little. Although I was, you know, as I might have said hundreds of times, I was in care from when I was a very young age. Council care. But I do remember seeing her a couple of times. She made an effort to visit me occasionally. Then I didn't see her for years until I was growing up, and when I was about 13, then I saw her. Well, she came and got me, took me up to Scotland to live there, and it was great for a couple of years until turned out my new stepdad didn't really want a stepson. So from 13, and then when I was 16, when I was 13 I was up with my mum, but it kept on going wrong, and I would go back into a children's home up there until I was 15, and then there was foster parents until I was 16, and then when I was 16 I was in the Merchant Navy, so the council didn't need to bother about me. Not that they bothered much anyway, and which is why I got into such a load of trouble. That's another story. Yeah, but anyway, so really I just knew my mum for a few years. I was fond of her, of course. Although, when I used to go and visit her at times, after I joined the Merchant Navy, I would go up to Scotland, to where she had been, only to find she'd moved. No forwarding address, no nothing. I had to become a detective to find her. What a family, honestly. Why people like that? I mean, see, I didn't get the chance to find out why she was the way she was, why I was in care and all this. Well, I knew she got divorced. I never saw my dad, and I remember wanting to, wishing I could have a dad, and then I got a bit older, wishing I'd find him and punch his fucking head in. But I soon got over that. No wasting time over someone who doesn't want to know you, do you? So yeah, but today, I miss my mum today. I don't know why. I think because I haven't been feeling too great with my tooth business. It's all right at the minute. I actually did bite the bullet. Oh, I'll tell you a story. I went to the dentist. I thought, I couldn't find anywhere local a National Health Service dentist. So I went back to the last dentist I went to, which was a few years ago, which was a private dentist. I went there and I saw the dentist, the emergency dentist, and they took an X-ray of my tooth. I think it's still a little bit swollen, but it's not absolutely painful now. Anyway, she put something over it, a filling, and took an X-ray. Couldn't find anything wrong. She showed me the X-ray pictures. Couldn't see anything wrong there. And it turned out that it wasn't the broken tooth that was hurting me. It was the one next to it, this canine sort of tooth. If I touch it now, it's still a bit delicate. So I bit the bullet, and I thought I'll have it done. So this loose tooth, the dead one, which is brown now, or getting that way, is loose. It's been loose for, well, it seems like years. But I'm going to have a dental implant there, and this, see this here, this is a cap, but it's come down because I'm getting long in the tooth, or well, it's like receding gums as you get older. So I'm having those sorted out. I just thought, oh, I'll have to spend the money. It's not that I don't like spending money. It's just that I think, well, you know, I'm really entitled to National Health Service care. But lots of people are having trouble finding an NHS dentist nowadays. I don't think you can actually blame the dentist that much. I mean, all the bloody rigmarole they have to go through for NHS patients. But the thing I was going to tell you, yeah, when I went to pay after she'd put this filling in and done the X-ray and prescribed, I've got to see a hygienist on Monday, and then a dentist, a proper dentist, on Tuesday, I think. After she'd prescribed, I went up to the reception to pay, and they said, oh no, you don't pay, Mr. Bain, you're on our scheme. Well, I ain't on any scheme, but I didn't pay. I thought, I'll think this through. I'll tell you what happened. I went, last time I was there, about 3 years ago, I think, before the pandemic, I joined this dental treatment scheme there. But I felt that I was being a little bit pressured into it. So when I got home, I thought, no, I don't want to. So I went on the computer and, well, I sort of signed myself out of it again, or I thought I did. I certainly haven't paid anything over the last couple of years into it. So, yeah, so I got, my first treatment was free, and I'll pay less. When you're on the scheme, you pay less for any subsequent treatment. So, but I won't be able to do it. My conscience won't let me do it. It's funny old thing, isn't it, conscience? Either they say I'm on the scheme. Oh, you're on the scheme, Mr. Bain. So anyway, I came home, I looked at my bank records, which I never hardly ever look at. You know, direct debit. I think, well, maybe I am on the scheme. Maybe I'm paying it by direct debit. But I couldn't find anything there. So anyway, Monday I'll have to say, look, I'm not on the scheme. I think it'll cost me about 10% more not being on the scheme. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to get my teeth done, and hopefully I'll start feeling better than I have been feeling this last couple of weeks. Because it's constantly there, although I can't call it a toothache, but it's a constant reminder, and constant reminder that and it makes me feel older than I like to admit to. And maybe that's why I started thinking about my mum and my sister and my brother, who are all gone. Yeah, so that's my little thing. Anyway, I've decided to spend the money. I'm lucky. I'm in a position to do that. Although I don't know how much it'll cost. I'm thinking a couple of grand, because they don't half like charging, don't they? But you know, as long as it makes me feel better. Because I always think you feel good when your teeth feel good. That just sat on there is dead. It's loose and dead. Horrible. You know, when you're a famous YouTuber like me, you want to look your best. You want to have a nice sunny, bright smile. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, and I've wrote to my MP today. His name's Nick Gilbert. Pretty useless as an MP. I've said it. I'm allowed to say it. It's a free country. I've wrote him today about the weather. I'm fed up with what the government are doing to our winters, making them longer like this. I wrote and said, look, I'm an old age pensioner. I'm entitled to some nicer weather. And do you know what? He'll write back to me, or his secretary will, and say, oh yeah, thank you very much for your letter. We're sending it to the relevant people. That's all they ever do. If you write to an MP, all they do is pass it on to someone else, who passes it on to someone else. But you know, hopefully, you know, I might be lucky. They might be feeling a bit, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? The MP might be feeling a bit guilty about what he's put us through this last couple of years during this so-called pandemic. So, yeah, so that's my little thing for today. A letter to the MP. I've written to him before, but only because Trish told me to. She wanted something that she'd got to be in a bonnet. Oh, John, you must write to the MP. So I do, you know, just to please her. I haven't been out on my motorbike. You see, that always cheers me up when I can get out. But it's just bloody... That's another thing about getting old. I've got to admit, the cold gets to me. I've just lit the fire now. But today I've been wrapped up really warm, trying to keep warm. Where was I? Oh yeah, the motorbikes. I think, well, if I can get out on the motorbike, I'll feel better. Because I always feel, I come back buzzing from a motorbike ride. I always feel great. But can't get out because I've got to admit that I can't deal with the weather like I used to. Oh, and that accident that, you know, I told you about when I nearly lost it. I went to investigate. I went to investigate why the back end of the bike went. I thought it was due to the roads being wet and all the crap that's on them, you know, maybe a bit of diesel. But no, when I looked, there's a bloody one of those great big manhole covers, double manhole covers, cast iron, shiny cast iron, right where I was about to turn in. And I'm pretty sure that my back wheel took off because of that. It went, phew. I told you how clever I was in saving it, didn't I? Anyway, that's what I've been up to today. Writing to the MP, thinking about me mum. Oh, and the other thing was Mia has been off her food. The last couple of days, I bought her today some braising steak, a pound of braising steak, 2 great big steaks. See if that would make her any better. Well, it did. She just chomped them straight down. I don't even know if she actually tasted them. I cut them up into bits and she just gone. They were gone. So she's obviously, there's nothing wrong with her. She's just being fussy about her food, which is always good quality food, by the way. I only feed her, well, the one I was using was called Natural Instinct, which is a food that's suitable for the meat in it is suitable for human consumption. So it's good meat. And then I started another one, naked something or other, which is also food suitable for human consumption. Give her some venison. She wouldn't eat that. Or she wouldn't eat it yesterday or the day before. So last night, I took it and I put it in the frying pan and I browned it all off. Because it's raw venison. I browned it all off and fed her by hand. one bit at a time, and then she ate it. Funny dog. I spoiled that dog. She's worth it though. Anyway, that's about all I was I just popped in to say hello, really, and to make you all feel miserable. But I'm feeling better for having spoken to you. Tonight I've decided I'm going to have a glass of whiskey as well, and Lee, my son-in-law, is coming over. He's going to join me in a glass or two. I think which would be nice. I haven't had a whiskey for, I can't remember, 6 months maybe more. Maybe that'll cheer me up. That'll thin the old blood. Just a couple of glasses, a couple of wee drams. I'm still doing my Gaelic course, Scottish Gaelic speaking course. I'm on the silver. I've gone from bronze up to silver now, and they keep telling me how well I'm doing, but they want me to start paying money. But I don't think I'm good enough to start paying money yet. When I've got a few more phrases under my belt, I'll probably start paying for the course, and maybe do some Skyping so I can talk to other Scottish Gaelic speakers all across the world, mainly Canada and Scotland, of course. That would be nice. So yeah, that's keeping my brain active. I was feeling quite down today, but now that I've come here and had a word with you, I'm feeling a lot better. What else can I tell you about? Oh yeah, another thing Lee gave me today was some jelly beans. I like jelly beans. He said we should have given you these at Christmas, but we just found them in the cupboard. We forgot. So jelly beans. I'm sure my dentist will be very pleased with me eating these. That's it. I'll let you get on. Thanks for looking in. This has been another video. I don't know what the hell it was all about really, but I just like having a chat with you. I'll see you all again soon. Hopefully get out on a bike soon, eh? Bye bye for now. Take care and look after your teeth. Bye.